everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you are new, if you're not new, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marina, and today I'm doing a painting video because it's been a long week. I'm stressed. I have no other video ideas this week, nothing that I really feel like doing anyway. So I just decided to unwind, relax, and paint this week. And I'm gonna film it because I haven't done one of these painting videos in a while. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Now, if you have not watched my painting videos before, I wing this shit. I have no idea what I'm doing half the time I'm painting. I just go with the flow. So for all the artists out there that are gonna get triggered by something I do wrong in this video, I apologize in advance, but also never claimed I was an artist. I have an idea of the design that I want to do, but I don't know if I'm gonna stick to it. I'll see. Well, we're just gonna have to see, guys. So how's everyone doing? I feel like the last time I did this video was back in, I think, January. And it's actually crazy because I think the first video I made where I painted was around this time last year. The lighting just got weird all of a sudden. My bad. I don't know what's happening. I'm in the basement, for those of you that, again, have not watched this series that I do where I paint. I do it in the basement. The lighting down here is atrocious. I don't know what just happened. The lighting just got terrible. Sorry about that. Nothing I can do though. So, as I was saying, the first time I did one of these videos was back in August of 2020. And now it is August of 2021. So let's reflect, shall we? I've been making videos for over a year now, which is wild. Time goes by fast when you're doing nothing in a pandemic. I started off this channel because during the summer of 2020, I was feeling very, como se dice, lost. Some may even say depressed. I was very sad. I needed something to take my mind off of all the terrible things that was happening in the year 2020, specifically the summer of 2020. If you are Black and you remember that summer, we all kind of went through the same trauma that summer. It was terrible. I don't want to reminisce too much on it, but that's kind of the gist as to that's why I started the channel, just to take my mind off of things. And I've been using it like that ever since. I don't treat YouTube seriously. I don't think I'll ever treat it seriously as a job. For one, I'm too small of a channel to treat it like a job. That's one. Two, I can't see myself doing this for the rest of my life. I didn't really plan this to be a reminisce, 1 year anniversary video type of thing. I just really am in the mood to paint and take my mind off of things because a lot is going on while nothing is going on at all in my life. Let me explain. So I recently just got a job. Ooh, your girl is employed. Also why I might be slow with videos. I've been trying to make sure I keep to my 1 post a week schedule, but as of this week I have not posted at all. I think you guys are gonna get this video either on Monday or Tuesday. So sorry about that. And school is about to start back up. So I don't really know when I will have time to film, and that's gonna suck because, like I said, this is a good way for me to take my mind off of things. Filming, editing, it's a good de-stressor, if that makes sense, you know? With everything going on right now, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to. So life is crazy like that, you know? I'm trying to put tape strips down right now. I don't know if it's gonna look good. I have no way of knowing if it's gonna look good. We're just gonna have to see, guys. Yeah, school starts back up in September for me. I know a lot of people are starting back up in August. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I could never be you. No one deserves to start school in the middle of August. That's terrible. My school started back up in September last year, so I figured that it'd be the same this year. Whether COVID was gonna affect it or not. I had a feeling we'd start back up in September, but it seems like a lot of you guys are starting back up in August. So tell me how that's going. A second year of going to school in this pandemic. How's that going? Because I honestly don't even want to imagine it. For those of you guys that don't know, I am a sophomore in college officially as of, this year. And I have not been on campus at all in the past year. I have been a college student. And it's all because of this pandemic. Essentially, it's just because of the pandemic. I have plans of hopefully moving out by next year because I'm currently living in my parents' house. Just a lot of things going on within the next few months that I really will not have been. I'm not gonna have time to film at all, but I'm gonna try to keep going because, like I said, this is a distress channel for me. I use this channel as a way to escape my ever going stressful life. So I'm gonna try to post on here when I can, if I can, but if I can't, for those of you that watch my videos, I hope you understand. Trust me, I would really rather, this paintbrush is stuck together. Yeah, I hope you guys just understand, because trust me, I would try posting if I could, but YouTube is not a job for me. So I have no like commitment to make when it comes to this channel specifically, but I'm going to try the best that I can. Okay, so now here comes the painting. Okay, like I need to actually start painting. I don't know what exactly I'm going for. I thought I had a vision in mind. I don't think I do. I think I'm just gonna wing it. Like I said, it's around this time of the year where I usually see a lot of people give like college freshman advice or high school freshman advice. Like if you're going into a new chapter in your life, usually a lot of YouTubers do those little like freshman advice things. So I'm just gonna do like an impromptu one right here because I didn't want to make a whole video on it because my freshman year, I feel like I got kind of scammed because it was just Zoom University. But I have like a little advice if you guys are willing to listen. I'll just do that in this video. Because why not? For college freshmen that are starting in the year of 2021, I would say that you're gonna have a good time, depending on if you're on campus. I know a lot of people are going on campus this year, despite the pandemic. You do you, you have fun. Probably gonna have a totally different experience than me though, from what I experienced. So I don't know, take this advice I'm gonna give you with a grain of salt if you are going to be on campus. For those of you that are like me and are staying at home, basically doing Zoom University this year, I got some advice for you. I went into Zoom University. I'm just gonna call it Zoom University because that's what it is. It's basically Zoom University. I went into Zoom University with an open mind, mainly because like the thought of waking up and attending classes has never like made me feel good. Like the thought of just going to school, like even throughout like high school, middle school, elementary school, I hated waking up early to attend classes and stuff. And so because of the experience that I've had the past year, I haven't had to do that. I just wake up and I go online and I do my classes. Now for me personally, at least last year, this year my classes are a little different, but last year it was more of like none of my classes were virtually scheduled. For the most part, there were only like a few that I can think of that were, and they weren't really that difficult. The one thing I will say when it comes to like making sure that you're on top of things with classes is that you have to make sure that you have some kind of calendar in place, like a list of things that you know you need to get done. Like, I don't know, if you guys have planners, make sure you have one. I personally did not have a planner. My school website, Academica, for my university, it provides us with a planner on the website where our classes are, and on that calendar it instantly fills out like all of the homework and classes I have to attend on which days. So it was kind of like given to me. Like I didn't plan stuff out like by my own will. The school kind of like handed it to me like, here's a calendar that we update every day of stuff that you need to do and stuff. But it was very helpful, and I really recommend, if you have like some kind of planner, calendar of the sort, that you use it. It's not even that my classes got overwhelming to the point where I couldn't figure out what I needed to do. I just really at some point stopped caring and I stopped checking for my classes, which isn't good. You shouldn't do that, obviously. But like I said, it was really rough. I did end up like falling off the wagon when it came to like my schedule and my organization skills, and my calendar, planner, whatever you want to call it, it really helped me. So invest in one of those. As for like classes or whatever, because everyone takes different classes, so this is a very subjective topic to give advice on. My classes, I dedicated my freshman year classes straight to my major. I'm majoring in journalism, for those of you guys that don't know. So for the most part, my classes were pretty simple because writing and all that stuff, it's always come easy to me. If you need help though, do not be afraid to reach out to your professors. I don't know about y'all, but my professors were pretty cool. My professors, my teachers, whatever, they were pretty cool. If you hear noises, I'm sorry. Like I said, in the basement currently, and people walk above me, obviously, and there's gonna be like creepy noises in the background. It's just my family upstairs. But yeah, if you need help, do not be afraid to ask your teachers, or better yet, don't be afraid to get in group chats with people, like students in your class, and just talk to them, ask for help, maybe some answers if you need them that badly. Like, I'm telling you, group chats come in handy for the most part. I feel like last year my group chats were kind of hit or miss. Like some came in handy, some were very pointless, and I didn't understand the point of being in them because no one provided any help. But that's when like the help from a teacher comes in. Like if you make good like bonds with your professors and your teachers, they will not be afraid to help you. But you need to make sure that you put an effort into your classes. That's the thing. I know it's hard to do when you're not attending actual school and like no teacher can really see the effort you put in. But as long as you make sure that you constantly are trying, like, and make sure that you try to do your best in school is what I'm saying. If I like needed to retake a test or something, then my professors understood where I was coming from because they noticed that I actually try in the class. Like I attended the Zoom meetings. I made sure to not get below B's in the class for the most part. The professors noticed that I tried in the class and they were willing to help me. So form good bonds with not only the students in your class, but the professors, because it will end up paying off for you later on. Everyone says when you're in college, you need to make sure that you talk to your advisor. Like college advisors, they will help you. My advisor so far the past year, I don't know what I would do without my advisor. Like the concept of college is in university is just so like above my head. I'm just like floating and I don't know where I'm going. My advisor helps keep me on track. So make sure you stay in contact with your advisor throughout the year. Or like, I'm not even talking about the school year, but like also during the summer, make sure you like somewhat stay in contact so your advisor can like make sure that you're on track with like your credits and everything and like the classes you need to take, because they will help you. My advisor's low-key the GOAT because she makes sure that I am doing everything that I need to do, because if she doesn't, then I would be lost tremendously. So advisors, stay in contact with them. They're there for a reason. If you need help with anything, for the most part, they got you. I feel like a lot of people compare advisors to counselors or whatever, like high school counselors. I don't know. My high school counselor didn't do shit for me. I feel like college advisors look out for you more, like, because they know that at this point in time, you are in university and your future is like not that far away. So they need to make sure that like you're on track. Because of that, you should really trust your advisor when you get to college. Next piece of advice I would say, although I didn't take this piece of advice myself, don't be afraid to like do more like organization stuff, like join some clubs, be part of the community in university. I did not do this last year because I just wasn't feeling it last year. This year I'm gonna try my best. As I got to know the students in my classes throughout the year, they mentioned that they were a part of all these different clubs and stuff and how they really enjoyed their time in them and how they got to meet new people despite the fact that like none of us are we weren't on campus at the time, but it was a great way to form bonds with students and like get to know others. And I think that's a good thing to do. I'm honestly open to the idea of anything at this point, just to like say that I did some normal college stuff besides attending classes, because I don't know, the whole college experience so far has been pretty dead for me because of everything that's happened. So I'm gonna try to sign up for clubs, organizations, all that stuff, to be a part of the community and get to know people. And I feel like a lot of people should do the same thing, especially like if you're not really used to like talking to people. I feel like, because I'm not the most social person either, don't get me wrong. I've gotten better over the years when it came to like talking and like actually wanting to get to know people, but I'm still not the best at it. And I feel like definitely when it comes to reaching out to people, it's easier to do it when you guys have something in common. And the best thing to have in common with someone is when you're like put in the same setting as them, whether it be same class, same club, whatever. It's like something to bond over. So that's what I've learned. That's all the college freshman advice I have. I don't know if this was good, but my college freshman year, like I said, was not normal. So I don't have that much like unique advice to give. But I feel like every time someone does these type of videos, they kind of say the same thing. I don't know what you were expecting, but I hope that was helpful. What's something else to talk about? I have been trying to read so much this summer, simply because I know that when school starts and everything, I won't have time to. I usually buy my books like a month in advance for the specific month that I'm doing, but I've just been buying my books impromptu. Like if I see it at a store, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna get it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of winging it for the month of August. So like if you guys watch my book videos and you watch my wrap-ups, my August wrap-up might be something else. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone when it comes to books still, and I'm not doing that great of a job. I downloaded Storygraph the other day, and if you guys don't know what Storygraph is, it's kind of like Goodreads, I think. I don't know, I've never used Goodreads. People say it's like Goodreads, but better. It tells me all of the data that describes my reading habits and what I do and what I read, and then it recommends me books. And like it gives you all the graphs and stuff, like the pie charts, line charts, whatever, that tell you everything it is about your reading cycles. And I just think it's really helpful. But while I was on the app, I realized that I read the same types of books. Like throughout the months that I've been reading this year, I've just been reading all the same like genres, kind of the same characters, kind of the same moods. It's very predictable of me, to say the least. I mean, not that you have to change your reading habits if you don't want to. Obviously, like you like what you like. For me, I like what I like, but I'm not afraid of like getting out of my comfort zone when it comes to books, because I never know what I could or could not like. I just read fantasy though. That's my kryptonite, you know? Like fantasy is where it's at for me. I would sometimes read like romance every once in a while. I haven't really been like a romance junkie since the Addicted series. I think the last time I was here in this basement, I talked about the Addicted series with you guys. It's still so fresh in my mind. It's still so good. We want to get back into romance because I actually do enjoy romance because of all the different tropes I get to experience. The tropes are so good, guys. It's just so good. Right now I'm reading a thriller, so that's exciting. I haven't read a thriller at all this year, and it's pretty good. It's a YA thriller, but like a thriller nonetheless. So I also read a lot of YA, so I realized YA is really good. Like, sure, you get the same like kind of like trope somewhat when it comes to romance and or fantasy, but it still hits the same either way sometimes. But for the most part, like if it's a YA fantasy, if it's a YA book in general, I'm gonna love it. And this book I'm reading right now, Ace of Spades, ooh, it's so good. It's somewhat dark academia, kind of. It's like a mixture of Get Out and Gossip Girl, and I'm just here for it. I'm like 200 pages in as of today. I've been trying to find like little times to read throughout my schedule this week, and it's been really hard, but the past 2 days I've been like reading it nonstop. It's amazing, guys. Because for someone who has watched both Get Out and Gossip Girl, and I'm Black, because that's a big part of this book, like, whew. Like I get the chills every time something happens to the main characters. I'm just like, oh my gosh, because I could easily see this happening to me. Like, whoo, it just, ooh, it rubs me the wrong way, but I can't put it down. Is that what thrillers are supposed to do? I have no idea. I've never read a thriller before in my life. If you guys want to recommend me other thrillers, you can do that in the comments below. Like I said, I'm not that picky when it comes to different genres. Recommend me literally anything and I'll try to read it. I'm not gonna lie, I've been enjoying making more book content than I have all my other stuff. And I don't know if that's just because like I've been in a different place this year in terms of like what I want to do and what I want to create for this channel, because it changes all the time. Because like I say, this is the channel where I really do whatever I want, hence why I'm painting in a dark basement. I literally do whatever I want. I don't think I have a niche, but I think I've like created this niche for myself where I'm the one girl that like reviews music and TV but does bookish stuff on the side. And I think that the bookish stuff is starting to become like my new norm. And I'm honestly not mad at it, because all I really do is read and watch TV and listen to music. So I feel like my niche is perfectly me, and I'm not even mad at it at all. I can't tell if this is good or not. But yeah, my bookish content is some of my favorite content to make, whether it be reading vlogs, wrap-ups, whatever. And I've also been enjoying watching a lot of bookish content. Something about it is just really calming. Like it's very therapeutic to just like BookTube is very nice. I migrated over to Book Twitter this summer. That's been fun. If you want to follow me on Book Twitter, link in the description somewhere, I don't know. I've been mostly on my book Twitter account for the past like week. It's just so calming on that side. Like, I don't know, just a place where people talk about different book characters and tropes and stuff. It's just so nice for me because I don't have any friends that read or people around me that read at least the same books that I do. So like when I have this whole community in front of me that just gets it, it's so nice. And that's why I feel like I've been making a lot more book videos, especially in the past few months. I've been making a lot more book videos recently this summer. I don't know, I have paint on my arm. I'm not a booktuber. I don't think I can classify myself as a booktuber. I don't think I could commit to any like niche for real, but I'm enjoying it. I'm glad that other people are too. I was very scared when I started making book videos because I wasn't sure who would want to watch them. Because I know a lot of my audience follows me because of my TV reviews, like my TV show reviews, sometimes my music reviews. My bookish content, it gets pretty decent views. Like compared to my other videos, it's not bad. So with that being said, however, I'm not changing up my content to just strictly book content. Like I'm not doing that because why? I am watching a lot of new shows, but I haven't like written notes for them while I've been watching, so I don't even know if I'm gonna make videos on them because for those of you that don't know, while I watch the show like in real time, I write notes. So like it could be like while watching the episodes or like after each season, I'll make a note of what happened for each, but I haven't been doing that for any of the shows I've been watching, so I don't even know if you guys are gonna see a video on them. I don't know, I'm not sure. So I don't want to say the shows in case like I just don't end up making them and then people are gonna be mad. I have fun making videos, but I feel like I don't know, I don't want to put myself in a box too much. I made a Father's Day vlog at some point and I never uploaded it because it would have been my first official vlog. Like don't even count reading vlogs, my first vlog ever. It was just me like going shopping on Father's Day or whatever for my dad, filming like the Father's Day stuff that we did with my dad and my grandpa and everything. It was a really cute vlog, but I was filming it with my new camera, which I'm not recording this one on. I'm recording this video on my phone. My new camera, it's very difficult to say the least. It's very difficult to use. It's not like a Canon camera or anything. My parents got it for me for Christmas and I just started using it because I just had the time to like learn how to use it, you know? And when I put the little like flash drive thing into the computer with all the footage and everything, it just wasn't there. Some was, some wasn't, and some the audio was missing. It was a lot. It was very annoying and I just never uploaded it. But I want to start making vlogs. I don't know how, when, why, because for the most part my days are spent doing nothing, but I feel like it'd be fun. I feel like it'd be a fun thing for me to do on the side of, you know, everything else I'm currently making on this channel. I could do a school vlog, but that'd be boring. I sometimes hang out with friends, but not often to the point where I could like vlog about it. Plus, I feel like vlogging in front of friends will be so embarrassing, guys. Like, I don't know how vloggers do it. Like, when I was in the store buying stuff for my dad for Father's Day, and it was like people were staring at me, I was so embarrassed. Like, I don't know how people do that for a living. Just vlog in public. It's a whole new feeling that I don't like experiencing. I'm gonna have to get used to that, and I definitely won't get used to it around my friends because they will clown the shit out of me. And I'd rather not experience that. So I'm gonna try to vlog a little in private, which is what the reading vlogs are for, so I can get better at talking in front of a camera while essentially doing nothing much. Yeah, that's what the reading vlogs essentially started for, so I could practice like actual vlogging, because I feel like that'd be fun. But also I enjoy doing the reading vlogs a lot. Like just the reading vlogs themselves are very fun to make. I'm in the mood to just explore new content, because why not? Like, who's gonna stop me, you know? YOLO or whatever the hell. I'm getting paint all over my hands. This is not a good situation to be in right now. I think this is a different tape from what I used the last time. I'm not sure this is like the type of tape you're supposed to put on a canvas. Is there a type of tape you're supposed to put on a canvas? I don't know. I'm not an artist. Now I'm gonna do something else. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I didn't think I'd get this far, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, that's kind of like a channel update somewhat. I feel like I should state something because I notice a lot whenever I post like book videos, like a person would like subscribe to me that week, and then I post a book video and like one subscriber unsubscribes, and then I post like a music video after someone subscribes and then that person unsubscribes, because I feel like a lot of people so far have found me with the mixture of my TV content and my bookish content. And like whenever I post one or the other, someone always leaves. I'm doing both, okay? And you don't have to stay for both. I'm not saying you should stay. I just feel like I've never made clear what my thing is. And it's very confusing. I know. I do like a lot of random stuff. I get it. Because nothing about it makes sense. Like, it shouldn't all be on one channel, but I can barely manage one channel, let alone two, so I'm not making a second channel for any of the content I make. It's all gonna be here. And we're gonna experience this together, guys. Like, it's gonna be a fun little good old time. I think I wanna start using black and maybe a little bit of gold. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm winging it. We are winging it as of right now because I put black out on this like little tray thing and I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but I want to. Being an adult is very hard. Sorry, not to get all depressing, but I just realized it while I was like working the other day. I work as a host. I don't think I clarified that. I work as a host at a restaurant. Like, this adulting stuff, it's not really my thing. Like, having a 9 to 5, I couldn't even imagine. I work night shifts for the most part. It's usually like around like the same like 7 to sometimes 10-hour schedule or whatever. But this life is really not for me. Like, I was just at my shift one day and I was like, why am I here? And then it's like, oh yeah, to get money. I say I want to do journalism, but I don't even know what route of journalism I want to take. I know I want to be a writer. I want to write my own book one day. I know I want to maybe write something with articles, maybe. I don't know. What I want to do is kind of up in the air, but I know that working all the time just doesn't seem it for me, you know? Working, not fun. But I don't think working is supposed to be fun. We do it for the check. Unless you like your job, but that's like the 5%. Like the 5% people that actually enjoy their jobs in the world. Good for you. For me right now, I'm just not one of those people. But for the record, I think everyone I work with is pretty chill. Like, there's no, for the most part, there's no one I really dislike, I think. It could be a lot worse. I could work with people that I hate, because that happened at my old job. Because I haven't worked the past year at all. I've been living off of stimulus checks from the government, which, by the way, let's bring those back. I don't know what's going on in that White House, because Kamala and Joe, they haven't been posting pictures of them sprinting and running and walking around the White House in a while. So I don't know what they're doing in there anymore. But can we bring back the stimulus checks? Can we bring back lockdowns? Because, sorry, this is a totally different subject. Tangent. COVID is still a thing, right? Like, I'm not crazy. COVID is still a thing, right? Because it seems like everyone else thinks it's not, and I'm confused. There's a Delta variant going on. Hell if I know what that is. All I know is COVID's not going away anytime soon. This Delta, whatever the hell, just made my life like 10 times worse, and I'm vaccinated. I don't even think it matters, because even vaccinated people are getting sick with COVID. So I'm just here like, what's really going on? Why is everything opening up? Why is like no lockdowns are being put in place? No stimulus checks are being served. Did I miss something? Maybe I'm going crazy, because I feel like every time I bring this up with people, they're just like, well, yeah, it's getting bad, but like, it's not as bad as it was last year. Yes, it is. Thousands of people are still like getting sick and or dying from COVID. I feel like once this vaccine got like spread out across the country, people are just like, well, it's over now. Says who? Y'all are insane. Like, actually, every time I see the cases skyrocket, I'm like, what's really going on? Because I haven't heard a word from Joe. I forget we have a president sometimes, because where is that man at? We don't know. We have no idea. Kamala, silent. At this point, all I ask is for my stimulus, my monthly stimulus. Let's make it monthly, please, because that one check that you gave, Joe, yeah, it's not doing enough. This is turning out very ugly. Everyone would like more money, because y'all have enough to hand it out. Y'all, the US government, y'all have enough to hand it out. Give us money. Like, put us on lockdown. I know y'all don't want another lockdown, but at this point, I don't understand how we aren't gonna go into lockdown. We don't know who's vaccinated or not, right? Like, we have no idea who is or who is not vaccinated. Someone could say that they're vaccinated and it'd be a total lie. So for y'all to walk around with like no mask, because they're like no masks anymore, like none, like literally, I go into stores, no one's wearing masks anymore. I'm kind of like, huh? Because even when I'm vaccinated, I wear a mask because I'm not risking shit. I feel like everyone forgets that this is still very new and we don't know what's going on. So even with the vaccine in my system pumping through my veins, I will continue wearing the mask. But everyone else obviously does not have that same mindset. And you know what? Fine, whatever. My thing is, you don't want to wear a mask. You don't want to social distance. Hell, some of y'all don't even want the vaccine, but yet you want to go out. So what do you want from COVID exactly? Because it's not going to go away because of you, that's for sure. Every time I think about how the US has handled COVID in the past 2 years, I get very frustrated because it makes me want to move out of this country more than I already do. In the US, it's like a different ball game. Like, you would think that we didn't even get a vaccine. You would, because it's like spreading like wildfire. I swear, as soon as I heard about that Delta thing, I was like, oh no. I almost cried because I thought, hey, maybe I'll be able to go back on campus. Nope. I'm not risking shit anymore. Like, y'all are crazy. No mask, no vaccine, no stimmy. What's going on? I'm losing my mind, I swear. I feel like I'm the only person who's actually aware of what's going on, and everyone else is kind of just like going through the motions themselves and being in denial. I wish I could be in denial. I wish I could travel. You know, I wish I could go to concerts. I wish I could do things the normal way, but I can't because I'm paranoid, okay? That's kind of my thing. I'm a paranoid Virgo. And apparently that goes with my sign. I don't know how true that is. I've been told that Virgos have that tendency. I don't know if that's the Virgo in me or if I'm just like smarter than everyone else. Because sometimes I feel like I'm the smartest person in the room whenever COVID is the topic of discussion. Because everyone else is like on a different parallel, like plane. I don't know what's going on. And it makes me feel like I'm going crazy. I understand being locked up, cooped up in a house for over a year can drive anyone crazy, and it will make you want to travel. But if you are traveling, no mask in sight, no vaccine in your system, just virus and vibes, I'm getting a little scared. I'm getting a little scared for you. For you and everyone else that is surrounded by people like you. It's getting to be too much, guys. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I feel like it is half the time. We all lost the plot in some way. Within the past year, within the past 6 months itself, we've lost the plot. I would like to get it back. Different plot, different characters, different storyline. I would like it back. When it comes to COVID and this vaccine and the stimmies, I would like it back. Please. Lockdowns in place. The president actually notifying us on what the hell's going on, because hell if we know anymore. It's a mess over here in the US. It's a mess in the world in general, but the US, y'all make me irritated. Like, you see the cases going up every day. No vaccine in your system. No mask out. It's getting annoying. The takeaway from this is I would like a check so I don't have to work. And I would like everyone else to get vaccinated if you can in your area. I know in the US it's like handed. I know like different people in the world, different locations in the world, it's not handed to you. And I'm so sorry for that. Everyone deserves to be healthy and happy. And if the vaccine is one step closer to that, then everyone deserves a chance to get it. My thoughts. For those of you that are against the vaccine, because you don't know what it will do to your body. It could turn you into a mutant ninja turtle. Ugh. It could make us even more sick. Ugh. Y'all sound stupid. Please just get the vaccine. I beg. Like, I beg. Because it's people like you that are making me have to stay in this house. It's people like you that are making me like actually like terrified to like get sick. Sorry guys, my camera shut off out of nowhere. I don't know when it stopped. But yeah, when it comes to COVID, I'm kind of like, I'm over it like everyone else. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm tired of living in a pandemic like everyone else. So I understand where the frustration comes in, where you just want to leave the house, travel, do things like normal. But we're not in a normal situation at all. We can't just do things normally and hope by doing things normally we can just magically get back to normal. Like, what's going on? Everyone just needs to like reevaluate, you know? Like, no one is as scared as they were before, which is good. You should never live in a constant state of fear while living your life. I completely get it. But the pandemic is still a thing, guys. Please just be cautious. Be aware of your surroundings, you know, like watch out for your health, because your health is important. And yeah, I'm done talking about COVID for now, because I feel like as soon as I do, no one's gonna listen to me. I feel like everyone kind of just zoned out, because it's what happens a lot whenever I talk about COVID. I don't know what exactly I'm doing with this painting. It started off as something I was kind of like, oh, okay, this is turning into something. And now I don't know what I'm doing. I made a plaid pattern. That's nice. I've so far used 3 of the colors I've laid out. I used black, green, and yellow. I'll come back and show you the final product because I think I've run out of things to talk about for now because my brain's in a haze. Yeah, I'll come back with the finished product.
2 hours later.
Not much has happened since the last time I checked in with you guys. I just kind of overlined the black with a metallic silver. I don't know how it will turn out on camera because the paint isn't dry yet, but yeah, like you see how like when you like angle it a little bit, the black has kind of like a shiny metallic thing on it. But that being said, I am done. If you enjoyed this video, thank you. If you've been here since the beginning of my channel, because like I said, it's been a little bit over a year since I started this channel, thanks. Like I said, I didn't want to do like a 1-year anniversary thing because why, but I just want to say thanks for watching my stuff. I know I'm not the easiest person to watch and be subscribed to because of how inconsistent I am with not only just posting but what I post in general. Thank you for sticking around if you have since the beginning. That's so nice and I appreciate you heavily. Seriously, that's it. If you'd like to follow me on all my social medias, here they are right over here. I mainly interact on Twitter, but if you'd like to interact with me on my other social medias, they will be linked in the description below. Bye everyone.